Hi everyone, my name is Marie, and you're listening to the sixth episode of the PB&J podcast, where I document the life and times of an entry-level product designer in 20-minute episodes every Sunday. Testimony time, testimony time. You guys, in my last episode, I wasn't sure if I was going to come back with good news in this episode, but to God be the glory. We're here with good news, and I'm so excited to announce that we have successfully completed our Tech Girls Drive community project, and we crushed our target of reaching 2 communities for our Tech Girls Drive. I was so scared that it was going to flop because I wasn't sure if we were going to find a second community to carry out our project, but we did it, and I'm so proud of my team members, myself. What a journey. I always used to in the past, I would always look at people that organize all these outreaches and community projects, and I always wonder, how does that even happen? How do you find yourself in that position? How do you even get to that point? What even goes into the planning of this? And now I know. Now I overknow stuff, and I know that it's not easy. It takes a lot, honestly. It's really not easy, but I'm really glad that it went well, even though I was so scared I was actually going to flop, but it didn't, and we thank God. So I'm going to give you guys just the details of how it went down. So we started planning for this thing as early as February, as soon as we got the announcement that we're going to have to carry out a community project, and I got the names of my group members. I immediately set up a Teams channel, messaged my group members, scheduled the first meeting, yo, you guys, let's get the ball rolling. Let's get this thing started, just so that, we could plan ahead start early and plan ahead and just do it well. Yeah, so, I did not expect, I knew there were going to be, hiccups along the way, but I did not expect the multiple hiccups that we encountered. Yeah, so we got our first location down, thanks to a member who has a child in the school that they went to, so we got that down. I'm really glad that we got that down, but it was a challenge for the second subgroup to find a community to speak at, because most schools were either writing exams or the schedule was tight and they couldn't slot us in, and nobody had connect to reach out to a school. I even reached out to the programs associate that this is what's happening, just in case we don't meet our target of 2 communities. This is just just letting you know, just managing expectations. Yeah, so we didn't give up. We went into religious organizations, tested, tried that out, reached out. We weren't getting positive feedback. Most of the churches were pretty much just giving holding responses, so yeah, we're really distraught. We're kind of just hoping for the best at that point, but I was really determined. It was a perseverance thing, really, because we were all really distraught and just tired because we kept trying and nothing was coming out of it. So last minute, somebody suggested orphanages, and I was like, that's a great idea. My concern though was orphanages don't typically allow people to take pictures or videos, just because of privacy of the kids, and also the gift items that it's common courtesy to bring something for the orphanage, whether it's food stuff or whatever. So I was a little bit concerned about that because we had limited resources. So that was just my concern. But I was I'm not going to make assumptions. I'm just going to test it out anyways. Whatever opportunity, whatever door, whichever pathway, let's explore them all. I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. So yeah, so I did my research, found a few orphanages within the location we were assigned to carry out the community project, and I sent them to my team members. Yo, guys, can you help me call some of these orphanages? I called a few myself, and the ones I called were they responded, but after the initial response. I just never heard back after that. But luckily for us, one did get back to us, Vigilant Heart Charitable Society. They were so kind to slot us into their very tight schedule. And they asked us to come yesterday, which was March 30th. And we were so happy. We were like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is it. Everything that we worked so, that we were planning towards is finally coming to fruition. And we sorted out the gifts. We ended up getting notebooks and pens. We wanted to do stickers initially, but I don't think stickers are very useful and maybe not the most practical gift. So yeah, we opted for notebooks and pens. So yeah, so we went there, and would you imagine, when we got there, we still faced another setback. So we were scheduled for 7:30 to 8:15 a.m. I was the one giving the talk, so I wanted to get there before 7:30, way before 7:30, just so I could set up and ensure everything was in order. We got there and we were told that we couldn't speak at the time that they told us, because some things had come up and the schedule had to be rearranged or shuffled or something. So we had to wait for feedback from the founders. So we were waiting. It was already I think to 8 or something, if not past 8, when they finally let us know that we could, go upstairs, and they had already set up a place for us. And yeah, thank God. I was so scared. I thought they were going to ask us to come back, but they found a workaround for us. Thank God. They were so kind, so receptive. And I got to talk to some of the kids before we actually gave our talk, and they're so brilliant. The kids at this particular orphanage are so smart. I was so impressed, and the founders are doing such a great job, because so one of the orphans, talked to us a little bit about the orphanage, and they're going to great schools. One of them is even abroad studying, got a scholarship. They're doing great. Honestly, I was really impressed. I'm really glad that there are organizations like this that are taking good care of these kids. So it made my heart so glad. I even asked one of the younger girls, I asked, so what do you want to be when you grow up? And she was like, a robotics engineer. I was like, no way. My mind was blown. Like, wow, that is so impressive. I wanted to be a doctor. I was expecting like doctor or lawyer or something. In fact, I was even a little bit intimidated. I was like, these guys are very educated. They're very brilliant kids. I hope I'm not going to bore them with what I have to say, So yeah, I was a little bit intimidated, but yeah, it all worked out fine. It was great. The talk was amazing. They were really receptive. They were asking questions. They were so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. So I had this really fun exercise where I showed them a picture of Odunayo Ewini, co-founder of Piggyvest, and Fisayo Fosudo, who is a tech YouTuber. So I showed them pictures of them, and I was like, which of these do you think was a software engineer? And immediately, they didn't even think twice. They're like, the man. Which is exactly why we were there, The whole point of the Tech Girls Drive is to dead these stereotypes and narratives that STEM is only suited for men. The roles in STEM are only for men. And yeah, it was really funny that happened, but we were able to talk them through it. We talked about the stereotype, the gender gap in STEM, all the important, conversations that needed to be had. And they were really receptive. They asked questions, really smart questions at that. And we also taught them how to utilize AI in their everyday lives, especially, for studies in school. And I think they were particularly excited for that one, because how we planned it was that the team members would actually engage with the kids and, show them how to actually interact and use ChatGPT on their phones or laptops. So yeah, I think they're really excited to actually interact with it, for themselves and see for themselves, how to work around using ChatGPT. So yeah, that was really cute. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they gained a thing or two from our talk, and I'm really glad they did. We took selfies, and yeah, I'm glad they allowed us to take pictures and videos as well. Yeah, and they're really cute. They're so cute. Yeah, and it was great. It was a good time. I'm really proud of my team members. They were so amazing. And it was lovely because this is the first time meeting them in person. It was so interesting being able to put faces to all the names that we see on WhatsApp or Teams. So yeah, it was really nice. I got to meet them for the first time in person, and they're all so lovely. I would 100% work with them again, like in future projects, because they were really amazing and so cooperative. So yeah, so that happened, and I'm really glad it was a success. I'm actually open to carrying out more drives. I don't know, I guess we'll see, but I mean, it's not something I'm totally averse to. So if, by any chance you're looking to carry out a drive or a community project regarding tech related stuff, I mean, shoot me a DM. You never know. I may or may not be open to, but I think I will actually, because this experience was really great. I haven't spoken to, I'm not super, what's the word, experienced with public speaking, but this was really nice. Like, it was just nice to be able to talk to the kids and educate them on this and, steer them on the right path, steer them onto the right path. Yeah. So that was really great. Felt really nice. Felt great. So yeah, maybe I'm open to it. We'll see. Yeah, so that happened, and thank God, my first leadership role wasn't a flop. And yeah, we did the damn thing. So what else? Yeah, so we're still working on my capstone project. Recently, okay, we're not totally done with the screens. We're like 90% done with the screens. But we will hand off to the devs, I think, this week. Yeah, Monday, tomorrow even. So yeah, but I think because the capstone project has been taking so much of my time, I haven't really had time to work on my online courses and my portfolio. But I think I'm almost done with my capstone project. So far, I think some free time is opening up, so I will for sure have time for other things, and I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, so that's what's been up with me. Yeah, I don't think I have any other updates to share. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys in episode 7. Hopefully, more wins coming up. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, all right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.